"Trust me," Emily whispered, her voice calm yet firm, as Nathan Wallace leaned back in his chair, smirking, convinced she would falter. The chandeliers above the Manhattan bistro scattered fragments of light across polished oak tables, but his gaze stayed locked on her every movement. She moved with a quiet grace, balancing a tray of drinks, her hazel eyes focused, yet carrying an unspoken confidence that made the room feel smaller, tighter, more intense. Nathan had seen countless assistants, interns, and staff bow under pressure, yet here she stood, a waitress in a simple black vest and white shirt, challenging his assumptions without a word. The clock ticked audibly in the background, but to Emily, it was irrelevant. Her mind was already calculating, observing, predicting the cascade of reactions her next step would trigger. He leaned forward, tapping a designer pen against the table, the gold watch on his wrist catching the light, a silent symbol of control, of wealth, of expectations. "You think you can handle this?" he asked, half mocking, half intrigued. She set the tray down with measured precision, every movement deliberate, and looked directly into his steel-gray eyes. "I've got it covered," she said softly. The surrounding diners, engrossed in their brunches and hushed conversations, barely noticed. Yet a subtle shift rippled through the space, as if the air itself had acknowledged her statement. Nathan's brow furrowed, curiosity flickering where arrogance once ruled. He had given her an impossible scenario, a request complicated enough to trip even seasoned staff. Yet she responded not with hesitation, but with clarity, composure, and a hint of audacious confidence that made his mouth dry slightly. Emily leaned in, just enough to adjust a silver utensil with her thumb, then straightened, never breaking eye contact. The room seemed to pause, a collective inhale unspoken, as she explained her plan for reorganizing the service flow, optimizing the timing of each course, and handling potential miscommunications with finesse, all in under 30 seconds. Nathan's usual smirk faltered. He blinked once, twice, recalibrating the image he had of her. The waitress who had seemed ordinary, almost invisible, was orchestrating the dining experience with strategic elegance, weaving solutions with subtlety and intelligence. His lips parted, not in anger, not in surprise alone, but in dawning respect that crept silently over him, creeping along the spine, settling deep in the chest. Emily's posture never wavered. Her voice remained soft, but every word carried weight, precision, and command, as if the air around her obeyed a rhythm only she could conjure. A few feet away, a server dropped a napkin, distracted, and Nathan caught the minor disruption, realizing she had anticipated it, preempted it, and integrated it seamlessly into her plan. His hand, resting on the chair arm, clenched slightly, a reflex of admiration and disbelief. She finished, just a breath over 20 seconds, and stepped back, tilting her head politely. Nathan swallowed, the smirk replaced by a stillness, his mind racing to catch up with hers. The diners, oblivious to the full mechanics behind her actions, sensed only the quiet mastery, the calm authority of someone who understood far more than her title suggested. Nathan exhaled slowly, the weight of his expectations lifting and shifting, and finally nodded once, a single motion that acknowledged both the completion and the subtle lesson imparted. "See now," he murmured, almost to himself, as Emily offered a faint, enigmatic smile, the kind that hinted at layers beneath the simple uniform, the kind that made a room reconsider everything it thought it knew about competence, intelligence, and quiet power.